In the face of a crisis, would you know what to do? Let's delve into the unpredictable nature of crises. They come without warning, leaving us in a state of shock, disbelief, and often unpreparedness. We live in an ever-changing world where uncertainties are a part of life, and being prepared for the unexpected is more crucial than ever. Just think about it for a moment. When a crisis strikes, whether it's a natural disaster, a pandemic, or a societal collapse, the very fabric of our daily lives can be ripped apart. Supermarkets become empty, vital resources become scarce, and what was once taken for granted becomes a luxury. That's why it's essential to have survival items at hand. These aren't just items you use on a camping trip. These are life-saving tools that can make the difference when it matters most. So, are you ready? Knowing what to stockpile can be the difference between survival and disaster. Let's begin. Water, the source of life, becomes a precious commodity during a crisis. Picture a world where the tap doesn't spout an endless stream of clean, drinkable water. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? In times of crisis, water is not just a thirst quencher. It's a cook's best friend and a hygiene hero. Think about it. You need water to boil your beans, wash your dishes, and keep yourself clean. It's the silent workhorse of survival. And that's why it's crucial to have a way to purify water when the usual sources run dry. Enter water purification tablets and life straws. These little marvels can turn questionable water into a safe drink. They're compact, easy to use, and absolute lifesavers when the chips are down. So, do yourself a favor, add them to your survival kit. You won't regret it. Remember, without water, survival is impossible. Next comes food, the fuel for our bodies. But in a crisis, not just any food will do. We need to prioritize non-perishable, high-energy foods. Think canned goods like beans, fruits, and vegetables. These items have a long shelf life and are packed with nutrients. Also, don't overlook energy bars. They're compact, easy to carry, and loaded with calories to keep you going. But here's a tip. Don't forget a manual can opener. It's easy to overlook but crucial for accessing those canned goods. An electric one won't do you much good if the power's out, right? And remember, food isn't just about satisfying that growling stomach, it's also about maintaining energy levels. You'll need strength to navigate the challenges a crisis presents. Plus, there's the morale factor. A warm meal can be a comforting reminder of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic situation. Food is not just about quelling hunger, it's about maintaining energy and morale. In a crisis, medical help may not be readily available. This is where a well-stocked first aid kit becomes indispensable. It's not just about bandages and antiseptics for cuts and scrapes. Think about medication for allergies, fever reducers, or even something for a severe headache. Consider special needs for infants, the elderly, or pets. A thoughtful first aid kit is about preparedness for any situation, no matter how minor or major it may seem. In the end, a first aid kit can be the difference between a minor and a major injury. When the power goes out, light and heat are essential. This is more than just a comfort issue. Navigating in the dark can be dangerous, and without heat, hypothermia can set in. That's where flashlights come in. They're portable, they're bright, and they're vital. But remember, a flashlight is only as good as its batteries, so stock up and ensure you're ready when the lights go out. Matches or lighters are another must-have. They can be used to start fires for warmth, cooking, or signaling for help. But what if you run out of matches or your lighter fails? That's when a multi-tool with a built-in fire starter becomes a lifesaver. This handy device can create sparks to start a fire even in wet or windy conditions. So, whether it's a flashlight illuminating your path or a fire providing warmth and a way to cook, light and heat are survival essentials. With light and heat, you can ward off the darkness and the cold. In a crisis, staying informed is vital. Imagine being cut off from the world, not knowing what's happening outside your immediate vicinity. This is where the humble radio comes into play. A battery or crank-powered radio can be your window to the world, enabling you to receive emergency broadcasts and important updates. It's not a high-tech gadget, but in dire times, it's a lifesaver. But let's not forget about person-to-person communication. A fully charged mobile phone can be your lifeline, connecting you with loved ones or emergency services. However, power supplies might be unstable or non-existent in a crisis. So, what's the solution? A power bank. This handy device ensures your phone stays operational, keeping that critical lifeline open. Remember, in the face of adversity, information is power. In a crisis, knowing what's happening and being able to reach out to others isn't just comforting, it's essential. Communication can be your lifeline in a crisis. Lastly, personal protection is crucial in a crisis. In the face of adversity, items like a sturdy knife become more than just tools. They transform into lifelines. It's not about aggression, but about defense and preparedness. Pepper spray, for instance, can provide an edge without escalating a situation, and where it's legal and safe, a firearm can offer a final layer of security. It's about having options, maintaining control, and most importantly, keeping safe. Personal protection can ensure your survival in uncertain times. These 7 essentials can make the difference in a crisis. Just to recap, we've covered the importance of having a water purification system, a stockpile of non-perishable food, a comprehensive first aid kit, reliable sources of light and heat, a means of communication, and personal protection items. Each of these essentials plays a vital role in ensuring your survival during a crisis. But remember, it's not just about having these items on hand. It's also about understanding how to use them effectively. Preparedness isn't merely a mindset, it's a lifestyle. It's about being ready to face whatever comes your way, no matter how unexpected or challenging. So arm yourself with knowledge, equip yourself with these 7 essentials, and be the survivalist you need to be when the crisis hits. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more survival strategies. Stay prepared, stay safe.